Before going to the exercise 8.2, we will discuss the concepts involved in the exercise. Equivalent ratio. If you can see, 3 by 4 is equals to 6 by 8, because upon cancellation 6 by 8 can simplified into 3 by 4. But how we have to check whether these ratios are equivalent or not? Very simple. If we can make a cross multiplication, okay, if we can make cross multiplication, that is 3 into 8 is equals to 6 into 4. So the left hand side of the value is equals to the right hand side, if you can observe. Therefore, these fractions are said to be equivalent. So when two fractions are having, if we want to check whether they are equivalent ratios or not, simply if we can go for cross multiplication, the left hand side of the value should be equal to the right hand side, then the ratio is said to be equivalent. Okay, the fractions are said to be equivalent. Next, see this one. Here we have two red colored balloons, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green colored balloons. This is ratio 2:6, which is also equals to 1:3. Okay, 1 red color balloon and 3 green color balloons. 1, 2, 3. So like this. In this case also, if you can go for cross multiplication, 2 by 3 is equals to 1 into 6. That is equals to 6 into 6. So as what we have discussed in the earlier slide, if we can go for cross multiplication of these two fractions, these fractions values left hand side is equals to 6 and the right hand side is equals to 6. So these two fractions are said to be in equivalent ratios. Next, percentage. Percentage is known as the another way of comparing the quantities. See, 45%, up to 45%, we can represent like this. Is the increase in farm productivity in Ethiopia is like this. We have represented in terms of this percentage. Okay, this data is represented like this, 45%. Okay, next, 30% can be represented like this for a circle, and 60%, if you can observe up to here, it is 50% and it is 60%, and if you can observe this one, 90% of a circle is colored with blue. Observe these three pictures. 30% was colored with yellow or else orange for this circle up to this one. For 60% it is made with green color, so up to this one. And for 90% almost rounded to the circle. Okay, this is how we can represent pictorially the percentages. Next, the meaning of percentage is percent. It is derived from the Latin word per centum, that means per hundred. Okay, percent is derived from Latin word per centum. The meaning is per hundred. Okay, percentages when the total is not 100. See, for example, we have three different colors: red color, blue color. Okay, this is the total. The number of beds, how many beds we have? Red color as breads, I think. Okay, the number of beds is equals to 8 and the blue color are 12. So if you would like to see the fraction, it is totally we have 20 and 8 color A. Red color are 8. So 8 by 20. And we have to make the denominator as 100. So 8 by 20 into 100 by 100. So this can be simplified as 40 by 100, that is 40 by 100, which is equals to 40%. When the denominator is 100, okay, so we can convert easily into the percentage. Similarly, if you can see this blue one, okay, they are in number 12. So 12 by 20. If you can multiply this one 12 by 20 into 100 by 100, that is equals to, if you can simplify, it is 60 by 100, which is equals to 60%. This is how we are going to convert them into the percentages, even though when the total is not 100. Now see here, the fractions can be converted into percents. Multiply the fraction by 100% to convert into percentage. That means this is the fraction 2 by 5. Okay, this 2 by 5 can be converted as fraction. This is the fraction. Can be converted into percent as it has to multiply with 100. 2 by 5 into 100. So 5 cancels 120 times. So 2 into 20 is equals to 40%. Very much similarly, 3 by 7. So this is equals to 300 by 7. Okay, if we can divide them, 42.86%. Similarly, 2 of 3 by 4, if we can convert this mixed fraction as fraction, 2 into 4 is equals to 8, 8 plus 3 is equals to 11. So 11 by 4. Okay. So 4 cancels here 25 times, so 25 into 15 is equals to 375. And here 9 by 2 can be converted into percentage as 9 by 2 into 100. 2 cancels 150 times, so this is equals to 450%. So like this, the fractions can be converted into percents. The fractions can be converted into percent. Converting the fractional numbers into percentage. These are the fractional numbers. Of course, this is the mixed fraction. See the picture carefully. Next, see this one, 1 by 8 can be converted into percentage as 1 by 8 into 100, that is 25 by 2, which is equals to 12.5%. Similarly, 5 by 4, that is 5 by 4 into 100. 4 cancels here. Okay, and this will come, so this is 5 by 44. Okay, so 5 into 25 is equals to 125%. And next one is 3 by 40, that means 3 by 40 into 100%. So upon cancellation, it will come as 7.5%. Similarly, do it for 2 by 7, 2 by 7 into 100, that is 200 by 7, which is equals to 28 of 4 by 7%. So like this, the simple mechanism is we have to multiply with 100 to convert into percentage. Next, converting the decimals into percentage, decimal values into. See, the fractions can be converted into decimal. 3 by 4 is equals to 0.75. So if you can multiply with 100, it will become as 75%. Similarly, if you can observe here, 2 by 5 is a fraction. We can write this fraction as 0.4. When you divide by 100, this will come as 40%. Okay. Next, the decimal percent conversion. 0.75 can be multiplied by 100. Okay, this decimal point moves 2 places to the right. So it will come as 75%. And 0.8, okay, will become as 80%. 0.06, if you can divide by 100, okay, the decimal point moves towards left 2 places. This will become as 6%. Okay, and 0.345, if you can divide by 100, this will become as 34.5%. Observe the difference between multiplying as well as division with 100. Okay. Next, see this one, the percentage, the fraction as well as the decimal. 30% can be written in terms of fraction as 3 by 10, as well as the decimal is 0.3. So to go from a fraction to a percentage, we can convert to a decimal first. Okay, 3 by 5 can be made as 0.6 and it will become as 60%. Like this. See these basics very carefully, my dear students. Percent conversions. See the summary. The fraction can be converted as percent can be converted as decimal. Fraction has to be converted when we have multiplied with 100. It will come as percent, and this percent will become as decimal when it will be divided by 100. Similarly, decimal will convert as percent if you can multiply by 100, and the percent will become as fraction if you can put 100. Okay, observe this picture carefully. Next, the converting percentages to fractions or decimals. Converting the percentages to either fraction or decimal. So decimals can be converted into fractions, or fractions can be converted as decimals as well as percentage. So for these fractions, we can divide the numerator by denominator. Okay, so automatically it will come as decimal. We know this decimal can be converted as percent when you multiply by 100, and the percent will become as decimal if you can divide by 100. Okay, see this picture carefully. The fraction can come into decimal when if you can divide the numerator with the denominator. Okay, and this fraction can become as percent if you can put a percentage over a denominator of 100 and simplify. And this is how a fraction will become as decimal as well as percent. And if you can see this one, decimal can be converted into percent if you can multiply by 100, and percent can be converted as a decimal if you can divide by 100. In the forthcoming exercise, we will see all these with the help of the values.